The Arctic island of Greenland is roughly the size of Queensland, but much of it is inaccessible due to the bitterly frigid temperatures. 1,000 years ago, Viking Eric the Red briefly established a settlement there, but it wasn't until hundreds of years later that anything like a permanent settlement was established, mostly to support fishing and whaling. The colonies were established by Denmark, but it seems like there was always some level of activity around Greenland and its waters from the people of Norway. To make matters more complicated, the two countries shared a king for almost 300 years until 1814. Just after the First World War, countries around the world were redrawing colonial maps as part of the peace process that established the League of Nations. Denmark wanted to confirm its possession of all of Greenland, while Norway was particularly keen to confirm its possession of the island Spitsbergen in the Arctic Sea. The Danish proposed a deal. They would not object to Norway getting Spitsbergen if the Norwegians didn't object to them having Greenland. The Norwegian Foreign Minister Niels Eland recorded a minute to the effect that he informed the Danish minister that the Norwegian government would not make any difficulties in the settlement of Denmark's possession of Greenland. In 1931, though, the Norwegians claimed a section of the eastern coastline of Greenland. They argued that the Danish were not occupying or using that part of the island, and so they claimed it. The Danish took them to the Permanent Court of International Justice, which first ruled that Denmark had possession of all Greenland because it had peacefully and openly demonstrated sovereignty for a long time. The conclusion reached by the court is that Denmark regarded herself as possessing sovereignty over all Greenland and displayed and exercised her sovereign rights to an extent sufficient to constitute a valid title to sovereignty. The backup argument from Norway was that the declaration made by Minister Eland in 1919 that Norway would not make any difficulties was not a binding international agreement because there had been no formalities attended to. The court said a reply of this nature given by the Minister for Foreign Affairs on behalf of his government in response to a request by the diplomatic representative of a foreign power is binding upon the country to which the minister belongs. Greenland remains a possession of Denmark today.